Hello all my ghosts, ghouls, and goblins out there, and welcome back to another video. I know it has been a really long time since I've done a video for y'all, and I am so sorry. Today we are playing Salt and Sacrifice, as you can tell. I have watched, uh, not the Iron Pineapple, one other, the backlogs. I have seen the backlogs do challenge runs of this, and I have always wanted to play it. This is not my first time playing it, but I have played it a little bit beforehand, so Let's go with what should we go with? Arson. Let's start with arson. Ancestry is I actually like that color. Let's go with silver eyes. Hair. Let's see. Let's go with that. Let whiskers smooth. Alright, let's venture forth. I am condemned. For the crime of arson, the realm's ultimate penalty awaits me. But there is another way to become a marked inquisitor. I drank the Mage Bane. I spoke the words. My Gaoler, I live now only to hunt mages. Sounds fun, don't it, fellers? Oh no, we're getting attacked anyways. Oh. Let's search his body and become unbound, shall we? Let's see. Heavy, light, block, roll. Seems fairly straightforward, don't it? Looks like we pick up salt, I believe. I'll have to get used to. I'll have to get used to trigger being roll. Which, I mean, it's fine, you know? It'll be fine. While jumping, let's see. Like I said, this ain't my first time playing this game, but I figured I'd start it over so I can play it with y'all. Holy heck. And I'm already dead. Go figure. Thank the gods you're stirring, spell marked, but stirring so the Mage Bane rite succeeded. The Balakul herself must have been watching over you when you encountered the beast in the woods. It was pure luck that Stablehand Bryn was nearby. You were on death's doorstep when he brought you back to Pardon's Vale. Fortunately, I was able to nurse you back to health. You may call me Herbalist. If y'all want to read this, feel free to pause. I am not reading any of this, to be honest. Leave. I'm so used to circle being the roll. Let's see what we can do here, shall we? What do you want? Yada yada. Can we craft anything? No, we cannot. So, our first ordeal, that is to enchant our equipment. I believe our first ordeal is to come down here. That's hunter's tools. We don't need to upgrade those. Ah. Why do I have an axe? Okay. Oh, that's to throw. Okay, R1 is to throw stuff. Got it. Do I need to talk to you? Yeah. He's just an Inquisitor. I'm not worried about what he says. Berries for health. Let's come on down here. Like I said, I am just running through this part real quick because I've played it before. I know y'all have probably seen videos on it before. Let's set these runes, shall we? I need to speak to the rune reader here. You. Yes. Twisted magic, runes, abandoned village. Yes, let's go to the abandoned village. I do know that if you use these to spell out L E M O N, there is a special one you can go to. You can actually go to one of Lemon's worlds and get a set of, it's either carrot or potato armor. I forget which, but we cannot go through here yet. Oh, look at that fat roll. Just tump, 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 tump. I do believe, let me see what's this. Ah. Rest and resupply. Let's go ahead and kill these fellers here. Get some iron ore and herbs of the valley. There we go. Take down that feller there. Get some more herbs and whatnot. Advance. Advance ahead. Oh, I remember the route I need to take here. I honestly did not mean to fall down that far. There we go. We're getting the hang of the game again. We'll get the hang of it again, but like I said, sorry about not posting in a hot minute. Work has had me extremely busy. But our whole goal right now is to just fight and beat the first boss of this area. Which, because I'm not going to bore y'all too much with my play style. I know I don't talk a whole lot, and like I said, I haven't really posted, so I really want to just apologize because work has got me running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And it has been somewhat stressful, and this is one of the few days they actually have us on standby, so I can actually do stuff, if that makes sense. What do we got hers? Let me see what we got here. Ah, that stuff. Very nice. That is actually for, I believe, multiplayer. But our first boss... Rest and resupply her real quick. Let's see something. Equipment. Let's unequip that. Guiltless shard, golden candle. We'll keep the fire bombs in that. We'll equip the helmet instead of that. Yes, the Inquisitor's dagger. I did not mean to drink that. We shouldn't need that actual health potion. Alrighty, this is actually our first boss. Ouch. What was that about me saying we might not need that health potion? chug. Chug it. Ow. Ow. I can't die to this one first. Come on now. Let's set him on fire, shall we? Even though the fire don't seem to last very long. Come on. We can do this. Just heal up a little bit more. Run like a chicken. I swear I blocked that. I swear I did. Alright, we're learning his patterns. We're learning them. Did you not... Did that not hit? Let me tell you something that did hit, did it not? Sorry about going quiet, y'all. You know, I'm not very good at this kind of thing, but... Like I said, this is going to be a really short video. We're just going to be fighting this boss here. Oh, that is actually a friend of mine calling. I will answer them here in a second. Because I want to get this recording done for y'all real quick. Let's see if we can get this done, shall we? Without dying again. Because you know that's going to be a pain in the ass if we do. Give me just a second. Chug, chug, chug. Skip. Come on. There we go. We got it down now, don't we? Or we did. We had it down. Ah, come on now. We were doing so well last match. I think I'm just getting greedy at this point. What do y'all think? Yeah, I think I'm just getting greedy here. I'm not really sure how long this video is going to be. I know it's just going to be a few minutes, because I did say we were only fighting one boss currently. And this is technically the first boss you can actively defeat, unless you're really good at the game. And mind you, this is also just a mini boss. So if y'all will give me just a second here, we shall continue the run and beat the first actual boss. But we are also just going to rest right here. Sorry about that. I had to go talk to a friend real quick. We are back, and we had just beat this boss. Yeah, I know this is just going to seem like a simple cut to y'all, but for me it's been about an hour since I last recorded, so we had just beat the boss here. We have not earned the grappling hook yet, which we need to. If we come down here, ow, should be able to grab it right here, and a voila, grappling hook. There we go. Went the wrong way. Oops. But let's see. Let's get on back up here. There we go. And we're actually headed on to the next boss, which should be right up here. Now, mind you, when it comes to hunting bosses... Ooh, save point. when it comes to having to hunt down some bosses, we actually have to find their their memory, I guess you could call it. I can't open this yet, can I? Did not mean to drink that. Dang it. But there's certain things you gotta do when it comes to hunting down bosses. Which, honestly, is not too bad, but, you know. We have to find them and then hunt down their, I honestly don't know what to call it. Missed maze. Up we goes. Do. Mish me. Do. But we gotta go through here to the abandoned village. Our first boss will actually be... Haha. Nope. You ain't gonna get me. Screw off. We actually have to come up here and talk to this old tree real quick. Which is not that hard to get up to. At least I think it's the old tree. I know we have to come up here and talk to something. Let's see. The night before... The one before me climbed this hill seeking aid. Devour the heart of a mage. Ah, dang it. Alright, so it looks like we actually have to kill our first mage, which is by talking to this guy. Hey there, I'm an inquisitor. You're an inquisitor? Yes, I is. Listen, if you make your way up the cliff just behind us, tell me that it wanted to speak to someone who has devoured the heart of a mage. Have you done that? Devoured the heart of a mage? No. Perhaps it is time to begin your journey then. In the gatehouse below us, there's a burned corpse and a strange magical warp on it. If you can investigate the corpse, perhaps it could lead you to a pyromancer. And that, my friends, my little ghost ghouls and goblins, is our first mage that we have to hunt down. Now, the pyromancer is actually a bit of an annoyance, but he should be right out here, I do believe. There he is. He's actually this way. If you notice, we are still heavy rolling, which is perfectly fine. Right down here. That is actually a different kind of soul, which we actually need to devour a named mage in order to do that. So we just need to work our way on this way to the pyromancer's soul here. Get away from me, you annoyance. We will rest real quick. It doesn't matter if you rest during this process or not. Those little guys is how we get our whip. But by killing the mage's little minions, as like the one we just killed, is actually how we get a lot of this stuff. Which he's now down here in this mine. No, you don't, Archer. Screw off. Like, as y'all should already know, my language is not for kids. I do not really watch my language. Bad part of being in the army, we do not really watch our language real well, which I am doing a lot better of due to how being around my two sons, or talking to my mother who has my two sons, I should say. Ah, yes. Let the annoyance begin. That thing is an annoyance, and you can actually come in here and heal. Can you not? Just leave me alone, you annoyance. Sorry, you know, when I start concentrating, I do go a bit quiet, which I hope does not bother y'all too much. You're gonna rest and resupply here real quick. There we go. Murder them. Well, not murder. Kill them real quick. So we can make our way on down here. And now, like I said, I'll be ending the recording after beating our first mage, which is will actually be right here. We will not be beating him here, but he will disappear into that area. Just die already, you annoyance. Or unalive yourself, you annoyance. Creep. I did not mean to walk into here. Beat him with the throw weapons. See, the first mage is always really easy to get rid of. And devour the mage's heart. We stab him, cut it out, and eat it. Nom. And voila, we vanquished our first mage. Can we speak to the poor soul? There we go. You miserable fool. I need the flame. I need the fury. Why did you stifle my rage? Why? I avenge those you killed. The rage of fire cleanses, and you avenge the dead levels. Champion of the ash heap. That is... I need fire. I need to feel the flame, to smell the burning flesh. The cold is overwhelming. And he falls over dead. Quick and simple. And now what we're going to do, since we actually unlocked the stone up here, before I cut this recording short, we are actually going to first rest and resupply. There we go. And then we are actually going to fast travel to the abandoned village, which is just up here. Make our way this way. Pick a ballot. Pick that stuff, of course. Now, since we hunted down our first named mage, we can actually go down to that doorway as you saw earlier, which I tried going through and I couldn't. I believe that is how we get to our second mage. I don't remember, but let's see what this tree says. The one before me is worthy to hear my voice, and so my voice is heard. There are cries near and far, they awaken me. To the south, the perversion of reality encroaches. I speak the language of the mirror gate. Will you follow it to Bull Garon? Yes, a significant response. Venture now to Bull Garon, exterminate that which threatens life. Now we have earned a mirror gate rune and a spell, in which I will show y'all here. Let's see, yes. Brilliant. Please make your way to the cliff and talk to the tree. Sounds to me like that old tree added to your hunt. If you learned cliffs to a new destination, you should return to the Vale and try them out in the mirror gate. Alright, no new things there. So what we are going to do real quick is return to camp and enhance our armor. The way we enhance our armor is we come on over here first. Doop-a-doo. Enhance. I've already enhanced these at least once. I need ash pyre in order to enhance them. But what we can do is come here to craft equipment, which, since we are running a vanguard, we can make one of these, which is a new short sword and shield, along with, let's see, increases fire attack. We do not have enough for those, which all we have. If you ever want to collect stuff like that, it is actually really simple to do. Alright, looks like this actually increases. Looks like this actually has a chance to set our opponent on fire. It does. Ooh. Very nice. Wait, I'm completely doing that wrong. This is how you get up there. I don't know what's in this sec. A guildless shard. But if you swing on over this way, you can actually come over here and we can level up. Which is 3 more times. Voila. We have leveled up. And then when we go here, I have already increased my strength twice. I shall also increase my agility a couple more times and my strength again. We now have more endurance and higher agility. Wait. Ah, yes, we can now unlock these. Well, we can now unlock these, I think. What are these for? I don't know. I have no idea what those, the second set of glyphs is for, which it might be for these up here. I do not know, unless it is for these. I honestly have no idea what the normal glyphs are for, but we have increased our endurance, so look at that. Our roll is faster and not as clumsy. Heck yeah. Along with a new item here. Oh, no new item. Well, let's swing on over here then. Here's an item. Full Moon Essence. I believe this is a shop. Great to see you back, Raven. Talk to him about mages. Stable. Your mount was a little worse for wear, but he's mending fine from his herbalist Sheena. Alright, so I guess once our mount is up and ready, we can leave. Let's do this real quick. More guildless shards. I have no idea what those guildless shards are for, in all honesty. But what we are going to want to do is actually... Hey look, an Asper ore. Very nice. Will actually be to hunt down that mage again, so we can make the new armor. Let's see, the tent down here should be open, I think. Nope, not yet. Now there are small mines here, and that, like, the items reset every time you rest at the Grace. Well, not Grace. At one of those pillars. I have no idea what it's called. Let me see. Pages of Curses, Full Moon Incense. I know one or the other does something. Let's see, there should be something over... Yep, here's the mine. If you come on over here, you see those little, what looks like crystals hanging on the wall. We'll jump to get back up. These little things, these little outcroppings, this is where you get your iron ore. And as you notice, you can also get some phyrus or whatever it is called from them. What's in here? More iron ore. And which brings you right back up here. Hunter's tools. Need another. I want another flask, but I can't get it yet. So let's work our way back up and upgrade. Let's see if we can upgrade our weapon. That's crafting equipment. Weapon upgrade is right up here. Let's see. We can. But since we've already upgraded those once, let's go ahead and do our gloves. And as of right now, this is where I shall leave y'all off. I hope you do enjoy the video. If you do like this kind of content and want to see more, please do like, subscribe. And I am currently doing a playthrough of V Rising. If you want to see the top comment of this video, I will actually put as the very first character of the first person I enthrall onto V Rising when I make that playthrough. So as always, I will leave y'all with this. Coffee is better than tea, and I will see y'all next time.